Hey everyone, and welcome to the Battle of the Book Boxes. So this is the first month I've ever gotten a Fairyloot, and I thought it would be the perfect time to kind of compare and contrast the contents of each box and let you see what I think is best, and let you see, if you're thinking of subscribing to any of these, what you think is best to like help you pick the box that is right for you. So basically, these are all the June editions of these book boxes. So I'm filming this at the beginning of August because it took a long time for the Fairyloot to get here, and I thought I'd leave it a little bit so that nobody gets any spoilers if you didn't have your boxes at this point. So you might have already opened these, you might have already seen other unboxings, but I thought this is a good chance to like just have a look at each of them individually and in comparison. So let's just get on with it, I guess. I'm going to start with Illumicrate because I've already cut the tape on this one to make sure that this was definitely the June one, because this was the only one that I wasn't sure whether this was May or June was in here. So let's just get on with it. So with Illumicrate you get like a cool sheet that introduces you to the theme, and then it also tells you inside what everything is. Won't look at that just yet so I can get a nice surprise, but I will let you know who each of the designers are that they have worked with when I pull the things out. So to start off, I can see we've got an exclusive mug on the top here, which is exciting because I've already got a ton of mugs, but you can't ever really have enough, especially if they're book themed. And if I can get into this one. Eventually. So we've got the mug in its handy dandy bubble wrap to make sure it's nice and safely packaged. And this is gorgeous. I mean, I'm guessing from looking at it that it might possibly be Dark Shade of Magic themed because of the red and the black and the white, but we'll find out together because I can never really guess what these are from. It just makes me feel like, oh, I don't know anything about the bookish community actually. So this is, oh! I was close. This is the Wrought and Ruin mug by Rosie Thorns, and this is inspired by the Villains series by Victoria Schwab. So this is Vicious and Vengeful. So I knew it was like a Schwab theme. I knew that like the colour scheme was going on with Schwab, like, but like this is so cool. Definitely a fan of that one. Make sure that's safely put away because I don't want to end up breaking it. So that is already a plus for Illumicrate. We've got a tea towel, which is inspired by Game of Thrones and Arya's List, which is really, really cute. I can't remember the last time that any of these boxes actually included a tea towel, so that's really cool. And I can't remember the last time any of them had anything that was Game of Thrones themed, and that is designed by Fiona Gacki. Then we've got, picked a couple of things out at once, we've got a, what feels like a metal bookmark, yeah, with the quote, "Love makes fools of us all, darling," by Shelby Mahurin. Don't recognise the name off the top of my head. Oh, this is Serpent and Dove. So this is, the character artwork is designed by Victoria Ridsell, and the quote design is by Her Paper World. So that's really cool. Especially having a metal bookmark is a nice surprise because normally they do like the paper ones. So it's nice to have one that's a bit sturdier, especially with like the nice tassel at the top that you can hang out with the book. Then we've also got a fan, which is fun and is perfect with the hot weather that we have been having, and I'm now wishing that I'd filmed this slightly earlier so that I could have enjoyed using this fan, as well as all of the fans that we have on around our house. So this is a I can actually open it. Never good at opening fans. Oh, I am the war you cannot win. I don't know the quote because I'm not good at quotes off the top of my head. Oh, this is Nevernight inspired. This is by Ashley Diers. And this is inspired by J. Christoph's Nevernight series. So that's really cool. I can't remember ever getting a fan from a book box before. So that, again, definitely a point in Illumicrate's favour. It's always nice to get something that's a bit more unique. I'm not going to be able to slide that back on, so I'm not even going to try. Then we've got the pin for the month, which says Nous sommes cinq done, and it's by Fable Black. So every single month Illumicrate do a monthly enamel pin by Fable Black, and it's inspired by the book, which is The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. I've seen other people with The Court of Miracles, and I've heard like a lot of mixed things about it, because it's meant to be like a Les Mis retelling. And I've seen some people say that it's absolutely amazing, some people say that it doesn't quite live up to the hype and that it's a bit unfinished because it's part of a series. But I just think that the design of this book is absolutely gorgeous. The Illumicrate version comes with the black sprayed edges. It's also got like the pen print thing. I can't remember what it's called. But basically Kester Grant's country got closed down with COVID, so they didn't have any mail coming in or out. So they couldn't actually sign the books. So they did like an e-pen, like they signed it and then the pen, you know what I'm trying to explain. So it's not like actually physically signed, but it is still signed, which is cool. And it has this absolutely gorgeous under the dust jacket. Oh god, I've been waiting to see this, because I've seen like the sprayed edges, but I haven't actually seen the under the dust jacket yet, and it's just so beautiful. This is a book that would look beautiful naked or not naked. Clothed would be the word I was going for there. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, as I said, The Court of Miracles, as far as I'm aware, is like a retelling of Les Mis. It's like fantasy. It's a debut. And I'm really excited to read it. So I'm very happy with that one. And we've also got, I've just noticed at the bottom, we've got a print of Bryson Hunt from Crescent City, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the foiling on there. I love the way that the detailing's like really subtle. That's really gorgeous. And that is by Alyce. But yeah, that's really, really pretty. And then we've also got a little Court of Miracles poster that has the author letter from Kester Grant on the back. That's another thing that Illumicrate always feature. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this box. This might be the most beautiful box that Illumicrate have actually done this year. So definitely into this. And now I'm thinking like this is probably the worst month I could have picked to do this compare and contrast, because that is just such a gorgeous book, and it's going to be hard for the others to beat it. But we'll find out if they can. Oh god, nervous now. I'm leaving Fairyloot till last, because it's my first one. I want to like, I don't know, I just want to leave it till last. So that one's going to wait. So now it's time for Owlcrate. So let's just get into it. See how bad I am at opening boxes. I'm not the kind of person who should do unboxings. I'm so bad at opening things. Okay, so we've got an All the World's a Stage like little card thing, and that's what tells you what's in the box, so we won't look too closely at that yet. We've got all of the paper gump, which I'm just going to do what I did last time. I unboxed any of these and just throw on the floor and deal with later, because there's so dang much of it. Oh, I can see something Sean's going to be interested in already. Oh. Still trying to get rid of all the gum. Oh god, there's like so much of it this time. I mean, that's good because we want it to be safe, but like, oh dear lord. Oh dearie me. I'm absolutely covered in it. Right, let's try this. So first of all, we've got the little monthly enamel pin badge, which is inspired by the box and has a little like thing on it. Oh, like a little carnival tent. And this is designed in collaboration with Blissfully Bookish, which is really cute. We've got a little money tin. It says tin, pencil holder or coin bank. Oh, I'm guessing that means you can take the lid off. Oh, you can. Well, of course you can, because how else are you going to get the coins out of it? It's not like one of those ones that you can like break. But this is really cool. So this is multifunctional. That's always a good thing. It's got a really cute design on it, and it says Le Cirque de Rêve opens at midnight, opens at nightfall, closes at dawn. Got a feeling that that's inspired by the Night Circus, but I might be making it up. Yes, it is. That's designed by Forensics and Flowers. So that's really cool. Already happy with that. And I also love the little boxes that Owlcrate send their things in, because they like design them so beautifully. It makes you almost want to like store it in the box rather than actually using it. It does to me. So then we've also got some coffee from Bones Coffee Company. They collaborate with Owlcrate quite regularly. I don't drink it, but Sean does. And this is mini donuts flavour. So that'll be, I will let him taste this for you and see how he feels about it. But that's got a really cute Cirque du Freak design. So we've also got something in a little stripy bag, which feels like it might be a bath bomb, but we're gonna rip it open and have a look. Rip it open in the most awkward way possible, because I don't like ripping stickers. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bath bomb. This is Gambler's Ruin Shower Steamer. Oh, a shower steamer, not a bath bomb. I don't know what the difference is, because I'm not a very big bathy person. Like, I don't use a lot of bath things. Place on shower floor, just out of the path of water. Breathe the steam aroma. Okay, and this is by Whipped Up Wonderful. This is coffee and orange. It smells really nice through the plastic, so I can, like, I'll give it a go. Especially if it's not something that I have to, like, put on my skin, because I have sensitive skin, which is why I don't often use, like, fancy bath things. And that is inspired by Ace of Shades, which is by Amanda Foodie, I believe. Then we've got the Shakespeare pencil set. Oh, this is cute. Each pencil features a beloved quote from Shakespeare's work. Oh, opening these straight up. Interested in this. Oh, there's a shiny one. So we got 4 pencils. I burn, I pine, I perish. To thine own self be true. All the world's a stage, like the box. And these violent delights have violent ends. Oh, that's really cool. They've done a pencil set before with like colouring pencils, and they all had like different little quotes on them then, so that's really sweet. And does it say who those are designed by? That's just by Team Owlcrate. That makes sense because it's literally just quotes on pencils. Then we've got What If We Rewrite the Stars, which is a note to do, habit tracker, and currently reading list thing. And you've got loads and loads of those, so you can use it over and over. I'm not a huge fan of using these because I like keeping them perfect, and I feel like I always end up messing them up. But I love the fact it's got the little currently reading, and you can see like everything that's going on, which is really nice. And also they're not dated, so you can just use them whenever. So if I eventually get over my aversion to actually using the many things of stationery I have, then I can use these. And that's got to be inspired by Greatest Showman. Yes, it's by Paperback Bones, and it's inspired by Greatest Showman. So that's really cute. Then we've got the little like book thing that comes with like more information about the books and stuff, and other books that are out this month. And then we've got the book, and I know what the book is because I can remember seeing someone with this on BookTube recently. And it's one that I was really interested in reading, and I didn't know how I was going to be able to get a hold of a copy because I don't think it's being published in the UK. And this is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angeles, and isn't it gorgeous? So this is a naked hardback. They didn't do a dust jacket for this one. They literally just did like the foiling on the cover. The stage is set, the spectacle awaits. I mean, I'm into that. I like that a lot. And it is signed, which is very cool. Obviously being a naked hardcover, it doesn't have a synopsis, so all I can tell you is that as far as I can remember, it's like circusy, and I was really interested in reading it when I saw it on NetGalley. So this is gorgeous. Very happy with that. You also get some little like vinyl stickers along with it with some quotes from the book. So you've got I Am Not Powerless and then the Where Dreams Descend cover. And you also get the letter from the author, which is really cool. And then you get the theme of the July box, and every July box will include the next mug in our series from Kara Kozik. So that's really cool. I mean, I already know I'm getting the next box because I'm pretty sure it's already sat on the stairs waiting because I'm really bad at opening these things. But always happy with the Kara Kozik mug. So let's pop all this back in and then let's get on with Fairyloot. Again, really happy with this. Like, some of the boxes recently haven't been impressing me as much, but I love it when they think of not only things that like go together, so that you get the habit tracker and the pencils, that's handy. And like you get the pencil pot holder as well, so it works really nicely together. I love it when they think of things like that because it makes the box feel more complete. And yeah, like I'm not a huge fan of the coffee or the bath bomb thing, but like I can at least give it a go, and at least they're thinking about the fact that like it's something that you put in the shower for the smell, so they are thinking about the fact that people might have sensitive skin and not be able to use it. Because like if you're constantly getting things that you can't use, that's when it gets a bit more disappointing. So happy with that. And now it's time for Fairyloot, and I'm really nervous. I know it's got 2 books in it. I hope it's got 2 books in it, because some people got told that their second book didn't get included, and I didn't get told that. So, I mean, I'm really hoping it's got 2 books in it after all that. But I don't know what either of them are. Oh, wow, they're inside the box design's so pretty. It's like butterflies. Wow. Are they like this every single box? Is this, like, really stupid for me to be excited about? Because I had no idea. That's so cool. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't think I've seen a box with that much design on the inside before. So then you get the little spoiler card thing that everybody does. Wow, their gumph is bright purple. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is way more exciting than I thought it was going to be. I'm such a child. So first up, Bone Season socks. But they're trainer socks. I've gotten so many socks from book boxes and I've never gotten any trainer socks, and I mostly just wear trainer socks in my spare time. I only wear long socks when I'm at work. So, already impressed by these. And those are designed by Team Fairyloot. Nice. Nice and easy. I've got a little package over here, which is an enamel book pin. Love is an excellent motivator to kill, and this is inspired by The Shadows Between Us, which I believe is by Trisha Levenseller. I'm very sorry if that's wrong. That's designed by Jez Hawk. God, that is a gorgeous pin, though. Oh, I'm a sucker for the pins. I don't use them. I literally just look at them and then put them away and just feel happy that I have them, but they're so gorgeous. Then we've got... Oh... This is Alyce's teapot. This is a loose leaf tea diffuser in the shape of a little teapot, which is super cute. Oh, it's so pretty. God, again, I've had diffusers but never a metal one, and it says drink me on the end, so it's like properly Alyce themed. That is very cute. It's even got like the little thing that you stand on afterwards so you don't leave drippings all over your countertops. It's always time for tea. That is factually accurate in this household. And that is by... It doesn't say. It's just a fandom thing. But that's fine. So makes it a bit easier. We have an elemental coaster set. I'm guessing this is Avatar inspired? Yes, Avatar The Last Airbender. And these are by Novarantale. Novarantale? You can decide for yourself how to say that. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, they're like, they're hexagons. They're not normal coasters. Ooh. It's got fire, earth, water, and air. Oh, those are really pretty. I've never been a huge fan of Avatar, but like, who doesn't want hexagonal coasters? Especially hexagonal coasters that come in a square box, so you don't have to try and find somewhere weirdly shaped for the box to be stored. That's easier. More purple gum. So much more purple gum. Wow, there's so much in this box as well. So we've got... Oh, Starless Sea Iron-On patch. That is pretty. Whoa. I mean, I just love bees and things, so that's pretty much my aesthetic. Designed by Dust and Pages. That's really gorgeous. Then we have... Oh, tarot cards. I know they do these every single month. This is like their equivalent of like Fairyloot. No, Illumicrate do the badges, enamel pin badges every month. Fairyloot do tarot cards. So this is the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And this is inspired by the Throne of Glass series. Oh no, hang on. It says that they're meant to be the Two and Ace of Cups. So I've got different cards. I'm not sure who these are, but that's cool. That's confusing, but cool. Then we've also got a little art print, which is by Ars28, and this is inspired by Blood Air by Emilia Zhao, which I've only bought recently and I'm really interested in reading, so that's really cool. Let me get rid of some more of the purple stuff because it is just absolutely everywhere. Again, not a bad thing, but just a little bit confusing because you think you've got it all and then there's suddenly a ton more. So I do have 2 books in here, so that is a plus. And the first one is The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. This is gorgeous. This isn't out until next year, I'm pretty sure. This is an advanced copy for like a big release next summer. It's not like a proof because it's already got the price on the back and it's already, as you can see, finished. But definitely gorgeous. Like those sprayed edges and that gilding, especially considering it's called The Gilded Ones. How could you get away with like not having foil on it? Are we girls or are we demons? Are we going to die or are we going to survive? In this bold and immersive fantasy, a young heroine fights to save a world that would dare tame her and discovers she is her own fiercest weapon. Definitely into that. And not what I was expecting, because when they said they were doing a release for next year and it was the start of a new fantasy series, I was kind of thinking it was going to be an already established author, and I've got a feeling that that is a debut. I might be lying. I don't know if it mentions it anywhere. It doesn't seem to mention it anywhere, but I've got a feeling that this is a debut. Yes, it is her debut novel, so I'm glad that they're featuring a debut author rather than just going with somebody who was pre-established. And then we've got the other book, which is in a really cool like fabric-y bag. Like Illumicrate used to do theirs in these. I don't know if they're going to start again after COVID because obviously it slows down the shipping a little bit. But these bags are just really cool because then if you don't have room on your bookcases, which I do not, I can store them in the bags and I don't have to worry about them being damaged. So that's nice. And this is got like a print card with the author letter on the back. You get a bookmark that has the design of the month on it. You get something called Fairy Scoop, which is like the Owlcrate book thing, and it tells you all about the book and about next month's theme. And then we get the book, which is Forest of Souls by Laurie M. Lee. Now, I've seen a lot of people marking this as currently reading, and I've seen a lot of people picking this book up in hauls, but I haven't actually seen anybody's thoughts on it yet, which is interesting, because normally people pick it up and then you hear the thoughts quite soon afterwards. So I'm not sure what this one is going to be like. So this is, I have no family, no home, no talent other than fighting. If I'm not to be the shadow, then I am nothing. I am tired of being nothing. After years of training to become the Queen's next royal spy, Saoirse Ashwin's plans are derailed when shamans attack and kill her best friend, Sayengo. And then Saoirse somehow restores Sayengo to life. Unveiled as the first soul guide in living memory, Saoirse is summoned to the domain of the Spider King. For centuries he has used his influence over the Deadwood, an ancient forest possessed by souls, to enforce peace between the kingdoms. Now with the trees growing wild and untamed, only a soul guide can restrain them. As war looms, Saoirse must master her newly awakened abilities before the trees shatter the brittle peace, or worse, claim Sayengo, the friend she would die for. And it sounds really, really interesting. It's got like a spider on the front and it's got like art on the back of the dust jacket, which is really cool. Like, look at that. I'd heard that Fairyloot did this, but I was expecting it to be quite that epic. Like, it really adds like another layer to the book, which is cool. And then we've also got the fact that I think it's signed. Let's say that it's signed. I'm just making that up, possibly. I might not be. Yes, it is. This is signed as well. So all of them offering signed copies, which is always a good time. Wow. Considering this is my first ever Fairyloot, I am really, really impressed. Like, they've been recommended a ton, but it's mostly because they do the really, really gorgeous special editions. Like, I've seen some of the ones where they like change it and they make it like kind of pastel-y, and everybody loves pastels, so why wouldn't you want a book that's been redesigned with kind of pastel colouring? But I haven't really seen that many people going on about what they have in them, but they've got a lot of useful things. They've still got some decorative things, but not as many. And I think like most of the papery things they do are kind of like their bonuses. So they've got like obviously the bookmarks, and they've got like the tarot cards, but other than that they've got like the art print, and that's it for like papery things, which is nice because I think most people probably feel the same as me, that if you get lots of papery things in one box and you don't really have anywhere to display them, then they're kind of a bit of a waste. So it's nice that none of these boxes really had overwhelmingly papery things. I'm definitely doing well at the wording today. God, which one wins? God, I thought this was going to be really easy to choose between them, but they're all really close. Still confused on what was going on with the cards, but like that's fine. That's just like a little thing that doesn't really make much difference. I loved the fact that we got 2 books in Fairyloot, but then also that was the reason that I decided to subscribe for this month, because I hadn't been all that convinced by it. They've had some problems with shipping, they've had some problems with like customer service, and that had put me off ordering with them. But I'm glad that this was the box that I went for, because it's filled with useful things. Like the tea diffuser, going to be really handy. The socks, definitely going to be wearing those. The coasters, really useful. The iron-on patch and the pin I probably won't use, but they're very cool. But I think I can't really count the fact that it has 2 books as like a plus in its favour, because that's literally the whole reason I got this box. Otherwise it would just win by default. I've got to admit, I think out of the 3 that Illumicrate was my favourite. I know that's mostly because of the design of Court of Miracles, but like, just look, just let me get out again, because like this is just gorgeous. Like, not only do you get the mug, which is useful, and like mugs are worth like enough money by themselves, but like the tea towel comes in handy no matter who you are. Like, you're always going to be doing washing up. It doesn't matter if you don't like small socks, you don't like bath things, you're going to use tea towels. You're going to have wet things to dry. You're going to be reading books, so you're going to need a bookmark. Like, I think for the usefulness, you're going to be hot. You're going to need the fan, because this weather is ridiculous. And I can feel the temperature increasing as I'm sat here, which is not great because I have work later. But I think just for like the usefulness, the everyday usefulness of the objects in this box, like all of the objects in this box, and how gorgeous this is, Illumicrate wins this battle. And I'm kind of surprised, because I normally favour Owlcrate. And I think out of the books, I'm probably going to enjoy Owlcrate's inclusion the most, because it's the most to my reading taste. But this wins. So, Illumicrate wins the Battle of the Book Boxes for me. I mean, this shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I've been subscribed to Illumicrate literally since the first box that they did, and I'm a massive advocate for them because I think that they do great, great stuff. But yeah, just like objectively looking at this, putting everything out of my mind. I mean, I kind of want to pick Fairyloot because they had so many more things than I was expecting on the 2 books. Kind of want to pick Owlcrate because I just love Owlcrate. But yeah, Illumicrate wins this battle. So that's it then, really. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to subscribe, I would be really grateful for that. I'll link my socials down below if you want to like hit me up on Twitter or anything like that. Leave me a comment if you subscribe to any of these boxes or are considering subscribing to any of these boxes. and let me know which you think the best was, if you disagree with my decision that it was Illumicrate, or if you really, really love one of the others. If you've been subscribed to Fairyloot for longer than just one box, I'd be interested in your input, because that was the one that I literally just did the one box for. It cancelled my subscription straight away, was like, I'm just going to get that one. And now I'm tempted to, like, pick it up again, but also, like, this is a lot to be hauling every month, especially because, like, I don't often use the things. And Sean would kill me if we had any more, like, needless clutter in the house. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more like it in the future, if I do continue to subscribe to the 2 and then possibly add a 3rd on, or if you'd recommend any other book boxes that I haven't tried yet, because these are the only 3 I've tried. I know there's, like, Librarian book box and there's Beacon book box. Like, if you subscribe to any of those, let me know your thoughts. And we'll see you at some point with another video after I've managed to clean up all of this gump from the floor. So yeah, have a great day. Bye!